Sons and Daughters of God, Daily Devotional by Ellen G. White. He knows how to help us when we are tempted. January 18. Jesus Christ is our brother, for in that he himself has suffered being tempted, he is able to succour them that are tempted. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 18. Though enduring the most terrible temptation, Christ did not fail or become discouraged. He was fighting the battle in our behalf, and had he faltered, had he yielded to temptation, the human family would have been lost. The Bible gives but a bare mention of the conflict with Satan in the wilderness of temptation, but it was a terrible ordeal. Christ came off conqueror, bearing the test and trial in our behalf. How little is man able to comprehend the strength of temptation of Christ? How little does he understand of that ordeal upon which hung the destiny of the lost world? The world's Redeemer was not warring against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against rulers of darkness in this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All heaven was interested in this conflict, and what joy, what rejoicing there was in heaven, because help had been laid upon one who is mighty to overcome and mighty to save. What an event was this when Christ placed himself in the position of Adam, and enduring the test where Adam had failed, by this act placing man on a vantage ground in favor with God, where he might overcome on his own account through the merits of Christ. In his name, through his grace, man may be an overcomer, even as Christ was an overcomer. In Christ's divinity and humanity were united, and the only way in which man may be an overcomer is through becoming a partaker of the divine nature. Divinity and humanity are blended in him who has the Spirit of Christ. The Apostle Paul writes, "In all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be merciful and faithful high priest." We have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted, like as we are, yet without sin. This is your daily devotional. We thank you for listening. We hope you can join us again tomorrow. Please also check the YouTube comments for the further study notes.